Hello, welcome back everybody to not a league this time, just a single match. This is going to be the trophy match in this league. Gone 4-0 so far with the Omnath to light deck. So yeah, going to see how we get on. Playing for the 5-0. Going to keep this hand. Hope everyone's doing well today. Thanks for tuning in. See if we get there. We can keep this one. We can go turn 1, fetch a mountain. So we can change the rocks if needed, turn 2 caryatid, hope to draw some more lands. So things we've played so far, we've beaten Convoke, Rakdos mid-range, a couple of Rakdos mid-range actually, and I can't remember the other one. Oh, like the mirror. Okay, so another change to the rocks, not really what we wanted to see there. Looks like we might be against either Control or Lotus Field. Really need a land, and drawing all these chains to the rocks is not good if they're, well, it's not good whatever form of blue-white they are, so we could do the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, they foretell. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so I think we just have to go Gigantha. So foretell could be Behold the Multiverse, could be Doomscar. Yeah, okay, so it is Lotus Field. That's pretty good against us as well. Gonna have to pay 2 for our ETBs. Yuck. Okay, yeah. But now they've just got so much mana. Drew the wrong half of our deck, really. This Teferi will just concede. Okay, they Doomscar away our land, essentially. Okay, they've got so much mana, we can't change the rocks again. Well, we drew a land at least. Can't binding anything here. This deck's probably really good against us. Like countering all our ETBs, and they just go over the top as well. But see if they have any follow-up. Opponent just plays Thespian Stage and copies. If this, yeah, they could just have discontinuity here. If they do have that, we'll just probably binding the Proctor. Well, probably won't binding the Proctor in case they play Teferi next turn. Assume we can. Iron Swamp Mountain. Yeah, we can binding for 1 mana. Looks like it is. No, just let that go. Not drawing a land is. Not being able to draw a land is pretty gross, though. They're going to discontinuity us again? No. Okay, so we do get to... yeah, we'll try for an Omnath here. Well, I do run... Oh, but you don't get the trigger. I think I'm actually just going to enchant this. Get rid of the Proctor, then we can still binding something. And then next turn we can Omnath, hopefully draw a card. Okay, Emperor. Just gonna binding now. We get got by like Juari Disruption, I suppose, but Let's see what the opponent wants to do. Deluge, probably looking for Teferi. They can flashback Deluge as well. They do, yeah, this matchup's probably horrible because they also run Farewell, which exiles all enchantments. Another Proctor, sure. And a Dream Trawler, which we probably can't beat. I mean, we do have Wraths in the deck. I mean, one of them's in our hand, though. Play the land. Have another binding, another chained even. No, we could go. No, we can't do that. We have to go. Yeah, get rid of this one. But then Dream Trawler is just going to attack. Don't think we can get around that. Need to draw. We do have outs. We can draw the. We can draw Extinction Event. Looks like the opponent doesn't have Teferi at least. Okay, we may find Teferi here. Yep, there's Teferi. Binding. So we need the opponent to have pretty much nothing, and we need to draw Sweeper here. Extinction Event. I think Extinction Event's the only one we can draw, actually. And we're dead to Discontinuity. We don't find it, but I guess we've got Omnath as a redraw. Omnath can potentially gain us some life. Yep, do that. Okay, if we draw a land. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this matchup's going to be pretty hard. What have we got in the sideboard for it? I guess Slaughter Games is fine. Disdainful Stroke helps. Pithing Needle. Non-creature spells. Yeah, I mean, we'll bring in Lavinia, I think. Get rid of all the chained. Get rid of the hostage taker. We will get rid of the Extinction Event. Bring in the two Dovin's vetoes. I don't think we're going to play around them having Dream Trawler necessarily. Elish Norn seems pretty bad, given that it turns on all their. They can just play Lotus Fields. I want to bring in all these. Well, am I sideboarding too much like it's Control here? It is quite a different beast. I think we're going to keep the Slaughter Games in. Yeah, at least we'll bring in these two Bank Busters. Maybe we should be keeping in something to deal with the Dream Trawler. Yeah, I think actually yes, keep in the Glyph Weaver because that can deal with the Planeswalkers as well. I think having one that we can search up is probably correct. Then we'll cut one. No, I think Caryatid's a good way for us to get there. Maybe we don't want Slaughter Games. Yeah. Let's try that. See if we can pull it back. Right, so we'd like to play first. I mean, it's quite slow. No, we're not doing anything till turn 5 there. Yeah, this is better. So we'll probably bottom second Fable. Well, we could bottom second Fable, or we could just try and go Fable into Fable, bottom the Seed Shark. Or we could bottom a land. But these are hopefully going to generate mana, although, well, no, I think I want to keep the land. Let's get rid of the shark. I think that's fine. We do need to make sure we hit our land drops if they remove our fables or something. Okay, Bring to Light's a good one. Want to prioritize getting Valky because Farewell cannot deal with planeswalkers. Okay, they shock into this could be Proctor. Okay, we've got 2 Bring to Lights though. Depends what they do here. They might if they hold up Dovin's Veto, that's a problem. Okay. Do we want to discard anything? Don't think so. We don't have a land, but we can make one from Goblin. What have they got? Oh, Iganjo? Oh, Shark Typhoon. Sure. Okay, so now we're just going to Bring to Light. Okay, so they kill our thing, that's fine. This. Bring to Light. I think, yeah, we're just going to get Valky here. Like, we don't want to get any into the battlefield effects. Could get Lavinia, but no, it's just Valky. Cast Tybalt. We could exile the Proctor. No, I think I just want to tick out, get some cards. Play the Temple Garden. We hit the Fairy as well, which is pretty good. Maybe we should have exiled the Proctor, but they might have discontinuity, they might have another Proctor. Do they run like Fateful Absence, maybe? Okay, they attack Tybalt, which is fine. Okay, Fabled Passage. Okay, so we'll just plus. They don't have Lotus Field. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 mana. I think we're just going to go for another Fable. That way we can hold up. We don't want to get got by a Jwari Disruption or Dovin's Veto here. If they Dovin's Veto this, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just let that go. and then we can just play the Jetmir Garden and pass the turn. Got Teferi and Ether Gust we can potentially cast. Next turn we can't ultimate if they attack this. But we can cast Teferi and hold up Veto. Okay. Yep. But Tybalt's just drawn us so many cards. We probably Dovin's Veto a Memory Deluge here. This turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, so enough to either bring to light, hold up Veto, or Teferi. We'll probably go Teferi. Okay, the opponent does have Lotus Field. Our ETBs are now taxed. Well, our ETBs are taxed, so... Oh, we can't actually... Veto's not that great here. Because we can't veto their veto. Okay, another Bring to Light. Let's just plus. What do we want to bring to light for? We could bring to light for Slaughter Games. Or Lavinia. So if you go and get Slaughter Games, name... What do we name is the problem. Let's see what we can find. 1, 2, 3, 5. We can't really go and get Omnath. Let's just cast a fairy. Right, so if we play the Fabled Passage, we could make a copy of Caryatid, but I don't think that's going to matter. We could also cycle end of turn. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Okay, I think I'd rather just make a copy of Caryatid here. Untap this one and this one. They do sometimes run Thought Distortion, but Bring to Light should hopefully have some of the bigger creatures covered. I've seen Dragonlord Dromoka. I've seen, yeah, we've seen Drim Trawler in this matchup already. Aethergust obviously no good. We haven't actually got anything we can really do much with here. We will counter. We're going to counter that. Yep. Wrong colours. Especially because that can tuck Tybalt. We're probably just ultimating here. Well, they're going to attack for 1. With this got flying. Could be another Tef here. Okay, sure. So now we just bring to light for the Wrath. Oh, is that an ETB and the opponent doesn't get... Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's really rough. The opponent doesn't get the triggers from that. Okay, still attacking Tybalt. I think it's finally time to get rid of that strict Proctor. Plus here. We'll just get rid. And then we can just bring to light for like Omnath or something. Plains. Swamp. I wonder if I'm meant to bring to light for like Slaughter games. Okay, opponent's conceded. Okay, so I don't think we saw anything we really wanted to change there. Oh, we didn't. We cut Slaughter games in the end. Would Lavinia wouldn't have been that good, I don't think. Let's cut Lavinia. I think no, Rending Volley's not great. Now that we know that they're on that battle, do we want to bring in the Extinction event? I think we will, just as... Yeah, I think so. I think we want another out to that. While also dealing with Dream Trawler is nice. Right, it's on the draw, which is a bit more scary. But yeah, this hand's good. Like turn 2 Bankbuster, got a counterspell as well. Turn 2 Bankbuster, turn 3 Fable potentially. Okay, doesn't really matter which one we play. Okay, they don't shock in, so that means they don't have disruption, or well, they might not be thinking about Bankbuster, I suppose. If they go Proctor into Lotusfield, we can probably hold up Disdainful Stroke next turn. Because, yeah, they could just go to Fairy. Well, I guess if we go, let's say they go Proctor Lotusfield, we could go Fable attack next to the turn after with that. Okay, so I think we're just going to use our mana here. We don't want to play the Swamp, really. Well, if the trouble is, then I mean, we're probably holding up Disdainful Stroke next turn anyway. So that's just, yeah, I'll just go Sacred Foundry, play the Fable. Well, we don't mind if this gets vetoed. Okay, that's fine. And next turn we probably do play the Swamp. Maybe we don't. Depends what the opponent does a little bit. 2 mana. Oh, then they can copy. Okay, sure. So now we probably just go Swamp. Actually, a lot of their stuff's sorcery speed, so we'll probably just play the Jetmir's Garden. Because, yeah, we need to be able to cut to Fairy next turn. Okay. We haven't got much to do with the Omnath mana. So, I think we just go Fabled Passage. Yeah, we'll just go Fabled Passage. I want to use all my mana this turn. If we have to go Stroke plus draw a card. I could Thought Distortion, but actually it only gets one card here. Well, it looks like that's what it is, but that's actually fine with us. Yeah, that's fine. Not fine, but it's like 6 mana Thoughtseize essentially. And we draw the Bring to Light. Okay, so are we going to go Omnath? I think it's just Bring to Light now. Knowing if we'd played the Jetmir's Garden, we could go Omnath into Bring to Light, but what do we want to go and get? Just an island. Play the Swamp. What colour haven't we got? White. Actually, it doesn't matter if we're going to get Valky. Yeah, it's just Valky. Yeah, just because Farewell doesn't do anything against Tibalt. Well, they could go to Fairy now and start doing some stuff. Like Dream Trawler's also potentially a problem. We can play Thespian Stage, copy their Lotus Field, which is pretty good. This can tuck, yeah. So this turn, what we're going to do is probably just go Omnath, Crew the Bankbuster. I suppose if they've got exactly Wandering Emperor, I mean they're quite likely to have Wandering Emperor. They can also block with Castle, I guess. Oh, they've got Discontinuity. That's rough. Okay, so let's draw a card. See if we can hit Binding or something. Okay, that's pretty rough. Yeah, we'll cycle the Jetmir's Garden here. They've got 4 cards in hand. That's got to 5 to Fairy. We need an answer to Fairy. We don't run too many. We've got the Glyph Weaver. Yeah, so let's cycle. I don't think they activated their Teferi, did they? Okay, well we find Binding as well, which is really nice. Okay, so that's plus. Shark Typhoon's quite nice. Let's go Thespian Stage. Oh, we should have played Omnath first. I guess we'll play the Omnath. Definitely should have played Omnath first, because we need to be able to get Binding. So now we can't actually play the Omnath. Good job. I guess we'll just start going some of these. Actually, how much does this cost? 2. So how much does Binding cost? 1 mana. Okay, so we can go play the Caryatid, copy and do that. Yeah, okay, so play caryatid. Okay. And then we're binding in their upkeep. It's probably better to do it now. Yeah, I think we will have to do it now. Oh, they did have the veto. Okay, so yeah, I was just worried about them finding veto. But now they've kind of got to tuck the Tybalt, because otherwise next turn he ultimates. I wonder if we should actually activate Bankbuster instead of copying. Maybe the case, actually. We don't need much more mana. Yeah, that's probably wrong. Probably should have just gone Omnath last turn. Opponent's got 5 cards in hand. They've gone through 1 discontinuity, I think. Yeah. Close game. What's this? Okay, Deluge. So they're probably looking for the discontinuity. Hopefully they don't find it. Okay, so what we can do here is go... if they don't find it, we're in actually really good shape because they plus the Teferi. I guess actually, yeah, I'm just going to draw a card because I really want to find Dovin's veto. Okay, they foretell something. Yeah, I think we're just drawing a card here. At least then. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, Fable Passage isn't great. They must have discontinuity here, because otherwise we're just going to ultimate Tybalt. Please no. Yuck. Okay, so... fine. They have to keep doing it though. So Farewell doesn't do it here. We ultimate Tybalt. Yeah, we're going to make the Thespian stage this turn into a copy of Lotus Field. Because then we go Thought Distortion them, binding the Teferi. Oh, Otawara. Okay, sure. That's pretty rough. Okay, Doomscar. They still have 6 cards though. So let's copy. Oh, it's got hexproof, hasn't it? Ugh. Yeah, did forget that. Okay, so let's just make a copy of Hall of Storm Giants, I guess. Yeah, did forget it had hexproof there. If they play Wandering Emperor, they can pay the tax on Hall of Storm Giants. I think we just go Omnath into Fable Passage. Yeah, let's try Omnath. White, green, Omnath. Okay, we find a binding, which is pretty good. So let's go start playing stuff, I think. Fetch a plains. Could we play Valky here? 1, 2, 3, 7 mana, isn't he? 4, 5, 6, 7. We could just play Tybalt. Because they definitely veto that. Okay, so there's a veto. We'll attack the Teferi. Just in case. Okay, so if this is a Shark Typhoon, which it looks like it might be, that's fine. 4/4. So we'll let him block because we want to trade the Bankbuster for the Shark. Okay, they don't. So yeah, we're just going to use the binding. Get rid of the Teferi. I suppose maybe we shouldn't have done that, because if they draw Farewell... I haven't seen any copies of Farewell from the opponent. Okay, another Teferi. Yeah, sort of juggling for position here. They've gone through we've gone through 3 copies of Dovin's Veto. They've got some good grindy cards in hand. Okay, cycle. They've got all the mana in the world. Foretell, so it's probably another Doom Scar. Looks like they might have another discontinuity. Otherwise that attack makes no sense. Yeah, I think we're going to get discontinuity here. Okay, not much we can do about that. Yeah, maybe we should have played the Bankbuster so we could have kept drawing cards through the discontinuities. So how many bindings have we been through? 1, 2, 2 bindings. We've got the Glyph Weaver left that could potentially help us. We can hardcast a Shark Typhoon. Oh, I forget about all these. 8 mana here, 7 mana. Hull Breaker. Okay, so that's probably game over. Yeah. Didn't expect that one. Okay, so we got Fables. This is so gross. I think we have to play the Fable and then try and find another Fable or something. So let's go land. Fable. I guess we then go Bank Buster, then Bank Buster draw a card. Just looking for answers. So the opponent's making a 1-1. If the opponent attacks with everything, I think we're going to chump block with the... Well, did we chump block with the Bank Buster? Don't know. Okay, they find the castle Vantress. Vantress. It's close here. They've cast another Teferi to bounce our token. But they are running out of Teferis. That's one. Maybe that is only the second one. They're going to plus again? They could minus on Omnath. Crew. I think we're just going to chump here, because they can make some chump blockers anyway. Oh, there's a Teferi under here, that's where it is. We'll do this now so that if they discontinuity to prevent us from getting the draw. Okay, Boseju's interesting maybe. Oh, we can discard draw 2. So yeah, we'll discard Caryatid and Stomping Ground. We can draw the Omnath here. Okay, double Omnath. Let's play Omnath. Okay, so we can't do anything to Teferi. Play a land. I guess now, oh, maybe we should play the forest. Maybe we will make the extra mana. Let's just draw a card. Okay, another land. Let's play the Fable. Okay, Fable resolves. So So we can Boseiju the Hall of Storm Giants, potentially. Actually, they put one on the top, so we'll let them untap. Then in their upkeep, just Boseiju. Yeah, I think just the Hall. That we don't really want them. Don't really want them scrying. Or having their scry on the top. They can scry again, they've got enough mana. Trouble is, they can, with this Hullbreaker Horror, they can do pretty much whatever they like. Okay, they gust the Omnath. Return that to hand. Put that on the bottom. I think we'd rather draw something else. Maybe we should have put it on the top. Yeah, probably should have put it on the top. I think this isn't going to go our way. Depends what the 4 cards in the opponent's hand are. It could be all strict proctors and lands, but they're probably not. Okay, we're at 7 life. Yeah, we should have drawn that other Omnath. Oh, they've got another discontinuity. What are they going to return? Okay, so we'll draw a card here. Narset's Reversal. Yuck. Guess we'll... we could activate this, but I don't think... Yeah, don't want to win that way, really. Just on time. Okay, so they're copying discontinuity. Is there anything we can do? Nope. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. GG's. I really like the Lotus Field deck. I think it's really strong. But yeah, good to get the 4 and 1. Just give you a quick look at the deck list. This is the list we're currently playing. I took this straight from someone from Modo. Can't remember who it was, but not a lot has changed. We're running one Chrome Host Seed Shark, which didn't really come up this league, and we're running. I think the sideboard's pretty similar, but Radiant Flames is in to combat the Boros Convoke. But I hope everyone enjoyed that. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know if you want to see more Omnath as well. It is a deck I like, so yeah, keen to play it more. But yeah, see you next time. Cheers.